I'd like to tell you a story. Now, this story is one about a man and a woman. Now, this woman has a past that has been darkened by the things she has done, by the people she has been with, and the people she is associated with now. As she would walk by in the streets, people would look at her and say, "Oh, there's that woman again. She's undesirable in many ways to the people around her, and she has no friends, no connections, and no hope." To set the stage, this woman walks into a dinner party. Now, at this party, there are men sitting around a table having a meal together. Most of these men are of wealthy standing, political power, religious officials, men of high standing, and well regarded by the people. And then there's this other man, this special man, who has no wealth to speak of, no attractional part about him. This woman walks into the room, and a hush falls over all the men. She walks in, and she walks towards this special man because that is who she has come to see. She heard that he was at this party. The religious men begin to whisper back and forth between themselves as the situation escalates because that woman has just walked into a room with the wealthiest men in her social circle. She makes a beeline for this special man, and as she walks there, she begins to cry because undoubtedly she realizes the gravity of this situation. Many condemning eyes grow even more condemning as she walks closer and closer to this man. But the eyes of this man that fall upon her are eyes of love as he sees her heart. This woman falls at the feet of this special man and begins all out weeping in an act of devotion to him, in an act of love. This special man, out of love, he looks down at her, and with compassion, he looks up, and in an act of protection, he says to these men, "You see this woman? You know nothing about the heart of this woman. Her heart is one of genuine repentance and genuine love." He says, though her sin, though the things she has done in her past are there, that is a reality, it is in abundance, those are forgiven. Her sins and her past is forgiven. The whispering amongst the religious men intensifies as they question how this man can do such a thing. In essence, this man says, "I desire the heart and not the outward appearance, and I will protect and love those who are repentant and broken out of their devotion to me." This special man is Jesus. He does not desire religious works. He desires a broken heart, because we know, if we are truly broken, that we cannot come to Jesus any other way. We must realize that the things we have done do not merit the good eyes of our God. God has given Jesus, the God-man, as the only way to come to Him in a true and meaningful worship. You see, Jesus gave this woman purpose. He gave this woman hope. And He offers that to you and to me. And I can tell you from experience that there is hope to be found in Jesus, because myself, like this woman, was at that point at one time. He offers that to me, and Jesus has given me an identity and a purpose. He desires to give that to you as well. Now, if this has struck a chord in your heart, in your mind, if this has caused you to think about some things, if you're wondering why clicking a QR code off the street led you to watch this entire video, I will challenge you. Go to a worship service at a church. Talk to someone about Jesus. If you would like to be a part of our church, if you would like to come check us out, not that we are the best, we are one of many who love Jesus, you may. Our contact information is listed right there next to this video. If you'd like to come, and if you would like to meet Jesus, like this woman has, and find identity and hope and a purpose, we are all about Jesus. We are the way.